I would like to give a special nail addict shout out to Sheena Bell, 504 Empress, Strawberry Shortcake, and Miss Black Sheep Does Nails for being the first four to comment on my last video. I appreciate you ladies so much. Hey y'all, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So this set I did like 4 months ago, y'all, and I'm just trying to like get out some old stuff that I should have done. I don't know if y'all remember the strawberry set on the left, but I did that one first. I'll try and link it in the cards, and then I did this next set. So I'm just showing what I'll be using. So these gold butterfly pieces, I'm gonna be using some of these glitters out of here, obviously the gold, and I'm going to also be using some of these stars out of this one, and I'm also going to be using some of these gold fine glitters. So to start this set, I'm going in with a base gel. So I believe I'm using the Born Pretty, I think it's a rubber base because it's really like thick, and I'm just putting that down on my thumb. I'm going to be encapsulating all of the things that you saw just randomly into each of the nails. So again, I'm just making sure I have a really good layer down first right now, so I'm able to get them to kind of just lay into the gel is what you want. You want to make sure not too much, but just like I said, enough for it to actually just settle into the gel and then cure properly for a really good hold. So I'm starting off with the gold butterfly pieces, and I got these off Shein and I fell in love. They are so beautiful, but for these I feel like they're better for encapsulation versus like on top of the nail. I did a previous video and I used them on top of the nail, and the nails that I did actually try to wear them, but the butterflies were not good to me anyways. They kept catching on to things, and then like by the end of the week some of them are broken. So like some of them are open faced, and then some of them have like a hollow inside, and the ones with the hollowness to it, like the open pieces, they were very easy to break without me even like noticing. I would just kind of like look back down at my nail and notice like it's really sharp and jagged at that point. So before the week was out, I ended up having to like try and take them off the top of the nail because it was just dangerous at that point. And I feel like it's because they're like little metal, or I don't know what you call these type of pieces, but they're more, you know, dangerous if they go to breaking and then getting sharp edges and curves and stuff. So for me personally, I do not recommend these on the tops of the nails, but I knew that they would work perfectly for inside the nail. So I've been just like, my finger is just sitting there forever. I don't know, I guess I'm trying to get stuff together. So now I'm adding in some of those stars, open face stars in. And I kind of kept this one nail in real time, but it is like taking forever. I didn't actually watch this, so when I edit, I kind of just like edit out what I want. And then sometimes if I figure that I'm gonna like speed up something, I'll like do that as well. So basically I try to set my whole entire video up before starting my voiceover because it just makes it easier. So I have my watermark down there already. Anything else you see on the video is already there as I'm doing my voiceover. Again, it just makes it a lot easier versus me doing my voiceover and then going back and adding the watermark and all the extra whatever. It's time consuming either way, but I kind of like having everything set first and then going in with my video. So now we're going in on my index, and I did speed it up quite a bit because again, I'm just placing down the pieces right now is what I'm doing. And that first finger, the thumb, took forever, and I feel like it was because I was just starting the set and I was just kind of like trying to see where I wanted to put everything. So yeah, the rest of the fingers are going to be a bit sped up. I did keep everything in because, again, I would like your opinion. So if you watched my last video, now this video here would have been a lot longer had I not sped anything up, just because of how slow I was going. But I want I want to see what you feel. So I'm gonna call somebody out. So Stephanie, I'm gonna say Stephanie because Stephanie is one of my loyal subscribers that are here every single video. So the last video I just did for Madam Glam was completely in real time, no speed ups whatsoever. Did you like that video? Or is this video okay too, where I do speed up some? Because technically with some of my sets, I would need to speed it up because we'd have like a 40-50 minute video. If not, the ones that I put a little bit more detail in, like this here took a little more time. I feel like speeding it up is ideal because, again, I don't want to keep you too long. I don't want to bore anyone. And for this one, I don't know. I like watching any type of nail. So like I said before, I would have liked to watch this fully. Like not even, it doesn't have to be in real time. But I feel like sometimes doing all of your nails, if you're doing something repetitive, it's kind of like, to people can be, I guess irritating, or like that they don't want to sit for it because they're basically seeing you do the same thing. But me personally, I feel like it's nothing wrong with showing multiple nails. It gives someone a better idea, and like if someone's learning, I feel like they can learn a little bit better if it's something that's done like repetitive. So yeah, that's just what I'm doing here. After each finger, I do a flash cure so that the pieces actually don't fall off as I'm trying to finish. If you guys didn't notice, I am doing my using my non-dominant hand. And so a lot of pieces in this video to me look really funny. But that's just because I'm using my non-dominant hand and I like struggle from time to time. So sometimes when I use my non-dominant hand, I'm great. Like everything comes out perfect, like I want, on point. And then sometimes when I use my non-dominant hand, I just like want to hit myself because it is so freaking tedious and so hard. But this set came out okay. I think what took me so long to bring it out is because I'll go into that later, but I mean, it came out okay. And y'all know I love gold, so I definitely wanted an encapsulated gold set. I love clear sets. I feel like clear sets to me are so elegant, so nice, and I prefer more elegant nails versus like anything else. I mean, I like all types of nails, don't get me wrong, but elegant to me just fits me a little bit more. So now I'm going in with NailHoliday's Crystal Clear, and I applied some base gel to the Polygel, and I am now patting that onto the nail. So again, it might look a little funny just because I am using my non-dominant hand. So the way I have to hold my hand is very awkward. And it might look a little awkward too, but nonetheless, I am so grateful that I am able to use my non-dominant hand and do my nails because, like, some people struggle with that. That'll be like a struggle for some, to where your nails that you do with your dominant hand are like really nice, and then the nails you do with your non-dominant hand are kind of like so-so. So I'm super happy. So I'm basically doing the 2-bead method, and I'm taking that first bead with that base coat, and I am patting that onto the free edge portion of the nail, and just gonna blend it up to where the tip and the natural nail meet, and go from there as far as application goes. So after this first bead is smoothed out to my liking, I go ahead and cure this for 30 seconds. So an important tip when doing polygel, just make sure you take your time, because the polygel doesn't set, nothing changes until you're ready for it to change. So you have a lot of time to work with it, perfect it, get it how you want. You want to make sure you're trying to do a really nice application with polygel, so that once everything is cured and it's time to go in and file, shape, and buff, you really don't have much to do. You might want to, take down some bulk, make sure the sides are snatched, things like that. But it will be very, very minimal if you just take the time that you have, which is ample time, and just smooth everything out. Make sure you're getting out as many of the lumps and bumps as you can for, again, a very smooth process when it comes to filing. So again, I'm just repeating this over all of my nails as far as applying that first bead from where the tip and the natural nail meet to the free edge, and then I am using base coat, and I like to use base coat with clear polygel because I feel like it has a better effect. I used to use alcohol and I would get very cloudy clear nails, but also too, I think it was the alcohol I was using. I believe I was using 70%, and I find that not to be a good one to use with polygel. And so I switched to 91%, but I don't recall trying to do clear nails again with my 91% alcohol. So maybe I'll do that soon, a set where I use my 91% alcohol. I'm sorry if I sound weird, but I woke up this morning a little stuffy. I don't feel sick. I hope I don't get sick, but I am extremely stuffy and it's so irritating. So I do apologize. But I'll go ahead and let you watch at least a nail or so of me applying this clear polygel, because I have been rambling and I want y'all to check me out. So I did a lot of like padding on this and stuff, and so like I'm showing y'all, but I don't show everything. Like I do cut out some portions because again, I like to pat until it, is nice and smooth, so I don't have much filing to do. But I'm just finishing up here with the thumb, and then we'll go in for that second bead. Once all of the first beads are on, I give it a full 30-second cure in my lamp. So mind you, all of my nails are still wet. I have not cured anything yet. I'm just putting on that first bead on each nail, and then I give it a cure. So now I'm going to go in and do the same thing with all of the second beads. So I'm taking the polygel and I'm placing a pretty nice size bead up by the cuticle. I'm going to apply some of the base coat and use the polygel brush to go ahead and pat that into place. My 2 bead methods are nice. I like them. I don't feel like I need to add any more or anything like that. Like, so once I'm done with this second bead here, I am pretty much done. Then I can go in and file shape and buff. So I make a big enough bead and then I start by the cuticle, making that nice and flushed. I do try to leave the center of that bead pretty high, and then I'll just pull around it to blend into the first already cured bead. And for me, it creates a lot of strength. Like, I've worn nails like this 2+ weeks and it's always amazing. Some people like to make their apexes super thick. I don't feel like it's necessary. As long as you have enough strength in that area, you are fine. And again, I've worn XXL nails with doing just the same method I do here now and been fine. No chipping, no lifting, no breaking, no nothing, just nice nails. So it's definitely possible. But again, I'm doing the same thing by just adding everything first and then giving everything a full 30-second cure. I hope that everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. And as always, I'm going to take my time to show my thanks to anyone that does take their time to watch my videos. I appreciate you guys more than words can say. And if you're watching now and you're enjoying the content, do not forget to leave a like on the video and also subscribe to the channel so that you can enjoy more content like this. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family, and I thank you so much for joining me on my nail journey. And if you've been subscribed, I love you guys more than words can say, and I'm so thankful and grateful for you all. So off camera, I did go in and file shape and buff, and now I'm back to decorate. So I'm using my McCart rhinestone glue and I'm placing on some rhinestones. So the first piece that I added there was a dangly charm that I got from McCart. So I'm just not into that yet, to where, you know, kind of make the hole and have a charm on your finger type situation. I do want to do that. I just haven't done it yet, but this charm can be used for that as well. But I decided to make it like the main part of my ring finger and just kind of like decorate around it with different rhinestones. So I'm using some gold rhinestones that I got off Amazon, some pearls. Y'all know I love pearls. I will fit a pearl into any set and it will be everything. But some pearls, and I think I also used some AB rhinestones. I can't remember. No, I think I just used gold rhinestones and then the pearls. And I'm just placing a very simple placement on my ring finger. And then once I get everything placed how I like, I go ahead and give that a full 30-second cure. So on the rest of the fingers, I wanted to add a little something as well. So on every other finger, I did a cuticle cuff with the gold rhinestones and the pearls. And I like how it looked. It was very simple, but also very nice. In between each of the fingers, I did do a full cure just to make sure that everything stayed in place. And then to finish up the set, I am applying a layer of top coat, and I'm going to give that a full 30-second cure. Off camera, I do apply some cuticle oil, and I'll be back in just a moment with the final look. And here's the finished set. Y'all, I love me a good clear nail, and this one is everything to me just because it has all of that gold in it. Only thing I can say is I feel like the polygel is not as clear as I would like. Maybe it's just me, but it is a little cloudy, but it's also very cute. And I think that's why I prolonged posting this one, is because of the cloudiness, but it's not so bad. I actually did end up wearing these for the week and got a lot of compliments. So I don't know, it wasn't as bad. But comment down below and let me know what you think of this nail set. And if you've made it this far, I would love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit your post notification so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in my next one. Remember to be the best you that you can be, and much love to all.